Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show. Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show, where we empower entrepreneurs to overcome the challenge of work life balance, burnout, break bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Muhammad Faraj, and today our topic is this. Why? Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show, where we empower entrepreneurs to overcome the challenge of work life balance, burnout, break bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Muhammad Faraj, and today our topic is the hidden health. Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show, where we empower entrepreneurs to overcome the challenge of work life balance, burnout, break bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Muhammad Faraj, and today our topic is the hidden unhealthy trap that every entrepreneur should avoid. Entrepreneurship is not just about building products or building services or making sales or running that business or running and building and growing that company, but entrepreneurship is about living and maintaining a healthy life, because one of the key areas in our entrepreneurship is our health. Our health determines the entrepreneurial life that we are living. Our health determines our performance, determines our productivity level. Our health area determines the progress that we're going to make. Because behind every performance, every productivity, behind your entrepreneurial life, there is a healthy life. So when you have a healthy life and you are taking care of your health and you are watching and monitoring, tracking what you are eating, what you are putting in your mind, in your body, odds are you will determine this will determine the success that you're going to have in your entrepreneurship. So it's very important that we need to realize that if we want to operate from our best potential, if we want to operate from our highest level or from our best, we need to make sure that we are following a healthy eating system and we are avoiding some common destructive, unhealthy foods, products that can impact our entrepreneurial journey. Because if we want to work at your highest level, you need to upgrade your health. You need to take care of your body. You need to constantly be aware of what you are eating, what you are buying, what products are you using in your entrepreneurial life. You need to be aware of what you are putting in your body. So, what you are putting in your body determines the healthy life, the entrepreneurial life that you are going to live. Because it doesn't matter in entrepreneurship, in sport, in whatever field or area, there should be a healthy life. Because without a healthy life, we will not be able to work from our highest potential, to operate from our best. Without a good, healthy life, we will end up dragging ourselves, feeling constantly tired, sluggish, low energy, and we don't want that. We want to live a healthy life while running our business, while running and building, growing that business or that project or that product or that company. So there's a connection between healthy life and your performance as entrepreneurs. Your performance depends on what you are eating, how much you are taking care of your body, your health. Because if you are eating and consuming products, meals, foods just randomly, odds are you will get a random result. So don't be surprised when you are feeling tired, sluggish, low in energy, and you feel tired, you don't feel like you want to do the work, you don't want to stay aligned with your goals, with your dreams, because our healthy eating, our eating system has a big impact on our performance, on our entrepreneurship journey. I'm telling you from my own personal experience where I used to eat whatever and I did not track my eating. I did not pay attention to what I'm buying at the grocery store, what I'm eating. Whenever I get invited to at people's places, I would just consume, eat whatever they put in front of me. And imagine the results I was getting. I was constantly feeling tired, exhausted, low in energy, irritability, and it was impacting my skin, it was impacting my mood. You know, when you eat unhealthy, it will have big impact on your feeling, on your thoughts, on your performance, on your productivity. Because I am telling you from my own personal experience. If you are eating whatever, if you are just consuming whatever randomly, if you are just buying whatever from the grocery store without reading the labels, without paying attention, without learning, without reading about those products, those foods that you are consuming, I promise you, don't be surprised when you keep getting distracted. Don't be surprised when you wake up late in your day. Don't be surprised when you go to bed feeling tired, exhausted, drained, and even your sleep gets disrupted and you have bad sleep. You will have so many days where you are sleeping very bad. So, our health is the main area in our life. What we are eating, how much we are exercising, how much we are taking care of our bodies determines the life that we are going to live. And so many times, a bad habit of eating unhealthy food can impact other areas in your entrepreneurial life as well. It can impact your performance, it can impact your productivity, it can impact the level of focus, it can impact your sleep, it can impact your energy. So we have to always make sure that we are aware of what we are eating, what we are consuming, what we are buying, so that way we don't end up getting negative results. The reason why you're not working from your full potential, the reason why you're not making wins, the reason why you're not seeing result in your business, in your entrepreneurial life, it's mostly because of your health. Your health determines your entrepreneurial success. So, one of the most common and destructive, unhealthy food or products that you can put in your body is white plain bread. Why? White plain bread contains so much cane sugar. It has an enormous amount of sugar or cane sugar. You see, the bread that you're seeing at the grocery store is destructive, is very impactful on your health, on your performance, on your productivity, on your focus, on your well-being in general. It's a poison, I promise you. That bread that you see at the grocery store, it doesn't matter what grocery store you visit or what grocery store you use to buy your grocery, is a poison. White bread, white plain bread that contains cane sugar, it equals poison. It's poison for your body. It's poison for your health. It's poison for your relationships. It's poison for your performance. So you should avoid at all costs the bread that you see at the grocery store, because it's very, 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 very bad for your health. So do not buy white plain bread, my friend. Whenever you go to a grocery store, do not approach that section or the bakery section, because that bakery section contains the most unhealthy food. So basically or simply, by just visiting that section, you are maintaining an unhealthy life. So this is a bad habit, and we should break and replace this bad habit. So one trick or one tips for you to maintain a healthy life is simply, whenever you visit a grocery store or whatever grocery store you usually buy from, your grocery or your food, just avoid going or visiting that section, because that bakery section inside the grocery store contains triggers. They contain visual triggers. So whenever you visit that section, your eyes will be exposed to those breads, all kinds of breads and donuts, all that. So just simply by avoiding visiting that section, just by ignoring it, and do not visit the aisles section or part of the grocery store. Instead of visiting that section, you can just take a circle walk. You can walk by the or around the outer area or the outer circle of the grocery store. So if you go around from the outer ring inside the grocery store, you will meet the vegetables section, then you will meet the cheese and yogurt and all kinds of creams or butter section, and then you will meet the eggs section, and then you will meet the section where it contains so much meat, fish or chicken. So basically, by just going around the outer ring inside the grocery store and not visiting the aisles, because the aisles contains the bakery section that contains all kinds of white plain unhealthy bread and cookies and other unhealthy sugary sweet products. So just by going and following the outer ring inside the grocery store and then ending up by the cashier and then paying for your grocery and then leaving the grocery store, you are basically maintaining a healthy life. Because if you don't bring bread, if you don't bring unhealthy products, foods to your house, then you are maintaining a good healthy life. Because even when you crave, you don't drive, 20, 30 or maybe 40 minutes drive to a grocery store just to buy something sugary or some bread. Your body don't want to do that. You feel kind of lazy. So do not bring any unhealthy bread or foods to your home. So the reason why I recommend that you should avoid white plain bread that contains an enormous amount of cane sugar is because the cane sugar inside the bread, it spikes the glucose in your blood to the roof. It spikes the glucose in your blood, and then you will get a high energy, like a kick of high energy or boost in energy. But then after a moment or after few minutes, you will crash. Your energy drops very, very low, and then you will feel exhausted, tired. Your mood will change. Instead of having a good, positive, enjoyable mood, you will have a bad, low mood. You're not feeling very healthy, you're not feeling very happy. And also it causes irritability. You feel irritated, and also it impacts your skin, because your skin starts to look not so good, like old skin. And also premature aging. White bread and sugar causes premature aging. You start to look old, even though you're young in your age, but you start to look older every day, every week, every month, and impacts your health. So you don't look healthy, you don't seem healthy, you don't feel healthy in your body, you feel constantly sluggish, tired, low in energy, drained. And one of the other side effects or impact that you will get when you are getting a very high spike in your glucose in your blood is that you will start to crave unhealthy snacks, unhealthy food constantly. Where you are leaving your work, you get distracted, and you're distracting yourself by constantly opening your refrigerator or opening one of your lockers in your kitchen, where you want to just eat unhealthy. You just want to eat more. You crave more snacks, more food, and then you will end up procrastinating on your work, because you lose productivity, you lose focus on what is important on your work, because you're just constantly consuming snacks, food, and you're not doing the work, you're not focusing on what is important. So you keep distracting yourself multiple times, and then you will end up procrastinating, and then you will feel guilty, and then you will feel disappointed, stressed, overwhelmed, and you start to look at yourself very negatively of not having control over your habits, over your productivity, over your life, not having control over your health, not having control over what you buy, not having control of what you are eating, what you are consuming. So this leads to feeling disappointed, and you feel emotionally sad because you've wasted 1, 2, 3 hours of work where you could have been productive and efficient in your work, and you feel like you lost those hours, and then you feel like you didn't make progress, you didn't follow your to-do list, because you spent or you wasted those hours just constantly grabbing more snacks, craving for other unhealthy snacks, craving for more sugar, craving for more bread. So your brain constantly gets images about yummy or delicious bread, and you're not focusing, you're not doing the work, and then you will end up feeling stressed, overwhelmed. So the plain white bread is destructive, is very impactful, and we should always avoid having bread in our house. I'm telling you from my own personal experience, I'm so grateful, so thankful that I broke this bad habit. I replaced that unhealthy habit of buying bread, like, I don't know, way a long ago, like years ago. I haven't ate any white bread. So I replaced that habit with like meat, oats, peanut butter or butter, cheese. I buy so often eggs, yogurt, or various kinds of creams. Or I would buy some, I don't know, oats and mix it with honey. I eat so much fruits, I eat so much vegetables, meat. So I replaced that bad habit, that unhealthy habit of buying white plain bread with all these kinds of healthy food. So, and this is the result that I got from replacing that habit. I've been feeling very happy, very energized, very active. I have high energy all day, every day. My performance is very higher level. I'm working harder, I'm working faster, I'm reading faster, I'm getting things done faster. When I work, I don't feel tired, I don't feel sluggish, I don't feel exhausted, I don't feel being like very slow in my progress or in my performance. And that's why I avoid being burnout. I don't become or get burnout because I'm eating healthy and I'm maintaining good level of performance and productivity and focus. That's why I don't get burnout, because I'm getting things done earlier. I'm working faster, I'm reading faster, I'm accomplishing faster, I'm completing faster. So even my performance at the gym, I train in a very short time. Like I can do so many exercises, running, biking, lifting weights in just a short amount of time, because that healthy habit of eating like meat, butter, peanut butter, or oats, or eggs, vegetables, greens, beans, it all gives me so much energy. And I use that energy in my work. I use my energy at the gym where I'm doing my workout faster and I'm running faster, and I have lost so much weight in my body. And I feel much lighter, I feel much faster, I feel much happier in my healthy life. I'm enjoying a healthy life, not only enjoying making progress in my business or in my entrepreneurial life. So this is a win-win. So when you're eating healthy, you are maintaining a good, healthy, fulfilled, positive life where you are getting positive thoughts, feelings, emotions, and also you are maintaining good level of performance in your business. So you are making progress, you are upgrading your life both in your work and in your personal life, because food and your eating system has a big impact on your personal life and on your business. So you want to make wins, you want to make progress, you want to grow your business, you want to scale. Take care of your health, take care of your body, and it's all compounding. Whenever you are eating healthy daily, weekly, it's compounding for a big progress. You are getting healthier, you are getting faster, you are getting lighter, you are getting more happier. So your happiness, your performance, your productivity, your fulfillment, your success in business, it's all connected to what you are eating, what you are consuming. And the other thing is, I am saving so much money and I'm saving so much time whenever I'm eating healthy, because I don't buy and I don't bring any unhealthy food to my house, and I don't go to restaurants. So my best tips for you is to avoid certain restaurants. Some of those restaurants, they serve bread first thing before you get your meal, because they want you to crave, they want you to be more hungry, they want you to order more pizza or order more hamburger, order more food. So they put the bread first thing in front of you so you can crave more food, and they get to grow their business, they make money out of your health. So watch out of those restaurants. Whenever I'm traveling to another city or to another place, or whenever I need to visit a restaurant in exceptional moments, for example when I'm traveling or when I'm going to another city, I have to go and eat at restaurants. So what I do is I search on Google and I look around for a healthy restaurants that provides or that offers like salad or beans or fish or other kinds of healthy food. So I do my best to avoid all those fast food chunky restaurants. I don't go to Burger Kings, I don't visit McDonald's, I don't visit Hot Pizza, all that. Instead, I Google and I search for a restaurant that offers either vegetables or meats or other kinds of healthy foods. So be careful of what you are eating. And especially around the station. Like whenever you go to a city and when you are visiting the central of the city or the station, you would notice that there are so many coffee places and bakery where they're putting so many donuts and cakes and sugary products in front of you, because these are visual triggers. They want you to see all these yummy and sugary muffins or all these yummy and sugary and sweet donuts. They want you to see these, and then when your eyes sees, you crave, and then you go and buy those. So avoid those coffee shops, avoid those bakery places around the station or the train station area, so you can maintain a healthy life. So that's it. That's what I got for you in this episode. I hope you enjoyed or got some insights, tips about eating healthy and what you should avoid that can impact your entrepreneurial life, so you can maintain a healthy life, so you can reach your business goals and make your dreams come true. Thank you so much for watching or listening, and I can't wait to publish a new episode. Bye, everyone.